I just want to let you know I've been worried about saying that word all morning.
Really? Well,
I just look at it and it looks weird. I don't know. Well, for my brain, it looks like I'm going to screw it up.
I was pronouncing empanadas as empanadas the other day.
So
I don't think you can do anything more embarrassing than that. I know, right? Look at everyone here in the studio going, oh,
well,
gosh.
you know, that's why we're yin and yang.
Exactly.
We go together like shanaka naka naka kanickety dick dee. Oh, I'm Scott Haney, and you're who?
Olivia Newton-John. How you doing? Oh, you know, it just feels so good outside.
I know.
It's so beautiful. It's like we finally turned a leaf. We're enjoying the weather. We get out of work. We're like, woohoo! And even those who get out later, they're enjoying, you know, a later daylight, and the sunsets. It's just been awesome.
All right, it's going to feel like July out there today, so buckle up.
All right.
I'm going to tell you all about it in just a minute, in just a hot minute.
There you go.
Thank you, Beck. But first, let's run through your top stories of the day, shall we?
All right. It was a busy day for crews across the state. Once again, they're still dealing with a handful of brush fires out there.
Not good.
Even though all this warning, right? Plenty of towns saw some activity during the red flag warning, and one started in Waterbury right on top of Holy Land. Crews told us it was a tough battle as the area made it impossible to bring up more than one truck.
Yeah, they said they had about 8,000 gallons worth of water in that one truck.
Can you believe that? And with enough time and all of that water that you just said, firefighters were finally able to get a hold of things and take care of it.
All right, now the red flag warning ended yesterday at 7 p.m. Today, there's no red flag warning in effect. The humidity levels are going to be a little bit higher. The temperatures are going to be hot, but the brush is still dry. You've got that little bit of a breeze, not as much as it was yesterday. So there's still a risk for some brush fires. Be vigilant. If you see something, say something, report it immediately. Try not to do those controlled burns until we get some rain around here. Saturday, we're calling for isolated showers. Monday, there's a better chance for some rain in the morning. So you might want to wait and keep those cigarette butts in the car. Don't flick them out the windows.
Yeah, people don't realize just one flick what it really could do out there.
Absolutely. All right, let's talk about the weather, shall we? Our Doppler scans the state dry. Nicole, it's going to be a beautiful day of weather. Want to get out there and enjoy it. Futurecast, tomorrow's weather today. Do you see anything changing other than the clock?
Yeah, I was just going to say the clock.
The clock is changing. Futurecast is not broken. It's just there's just nothing on it. And that's going to be the same case for tomorrow. Maybe a few clouds tomorrow, but mostly sunny tomorrow. And tomorrow's temperature's even warmer than today. And today, it's going to be pretty warm. 86. Now, between 3 p.m. and 7 p.m., we're expecting to get a little bit warmer. If we do get to 86, that'll tie the record. If we get to 87, that'll break the record. And for the shoreline, the records are in the low 70s, so we're going to break that record pretty handedly. And look at the sunshine. We just line it up. And I will have your 3-day forecast coming up a little bit later on in the show.
All right, sounds good.
Sounds really good. I love this next story.
I know, it's awesome. A first pitch at Muzzy Field was a big step for Bristol. Exactly 6 months after a deadly ambush attack on 3 police officers. We all remember that day.
I can't believe it's been 6 months ago
I know.
already.
The community, they all came together as part of the healing process.
Officer Alec Iarato, the only survivor of the attack that killed Lieutenant Dustin DeMonte and Sergeant Alex Hamzy, took the field as part of an emotional tribute. Channel 3's Bryant Reed shows us just how the game was a home run for everyone involved.
October 12, 2022, a tragic day in the Bristol community as police officers were ambushed. Lieutenant Dustin DeMonte and Sergeant Alex Hamzy both killed, while Officer Alec Iarato was injured but survived. 6 months later, and the events from that day are far from forgotten.
You know, still a lot of sadness, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain. Dustin and Alex were incredible human beings.
But Bristol Police Chief Brian Gould says it's a brighter day.
Poured a lot of love and support into this community, and it's coming back, and you know, it's beautiful.
Events to support the fallen officers' families have been nonstop, and that continued with today's charity baseball game. Officer Alec Iarato's alma mater, Misericordia University, playing against Stevens Institute of Technology. Iarato threw out the first pitch. His college coach, Pete Egbert, says when he heard the news that day in October, he was in shock, but knew they had to help.
Well, when we heard the news, you get over the initial shock, and then after that, it's just trying to do whatever you can to help, and this is what we came up with.
From the first pitch to the last out, all of the proceeds are being donated to the DeMonte, Hamzy, and Iorado families. And the game-worn jerseys of Misericordia players, designed by Officer Alec Iorado, were also auctioned off and added to the donation pot. As the support continues to be far-reaching, friends and family say they know Dustin and Alex are looking down and smiling on them. Bryant Reed, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
I tell you, Alex got some arm.
Yeah, he really does. And he designed those jerseys.
Which
How
is
cool
incredible.
is that?
How awesome is that? That is incredible. So
Yep.
the final score was Stevens 5, Misericordia 2. And it was just a great game for everybody to be out there and support that wonderful. And again, all the money goes to such a great cause.
Yep, to those families, so
Yep.
deserving of that money.
So deserving.
And what a great creative way to start that healing process, you
I have
know, 6
goosebumps.
months later. So
All right, we're moving on.
we are a popular spot for food trucks in
I'm
New Haven.
so excited about this.
This is such a great story. They're in line to get a whole new look.
Yeah, plans and funding are set to expand Long Wharf Drive into a giant park, Nicole. Long Wharf is the road where food trucks line up all year long, the one that I see on 95 that I want to get to every time I go by it, but there's no parking. So once the park is finished, it's going to feature upgraded and larger walkways, lighting, benches and tables, a bike path, and even a pavilion for those popular food trucks. The park is part of a larger multi-million-dollar push for the area, including plans for hundreds of apartments near the Maritime Center. Right now, there's no word on when the work could start, but we're hoping that it's going to start pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm with you. Every time I go by 95 there, I always want to get off, but I get nervous about the parking situation.
So hopefully that'll change.
Yeah,
We're hoping
absolutely.
That. I've never eaten there.
No, I haven't either.
I've always wanted to, but I've never really eaten there. So it's a good thing that's coming there as well.
Yep,
It's
yeah,
good.
definitely. And you could be the next TV reality competition winner. Are you ready for this?
I know Taylor won $800,000 last year.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of cash. All you have to do is impress the producers of the Big Brother this afternoon. Caitlin Francis is live at Mohegan Sun with some strategies. Hey, Kate.
Hey. Hey. So get this, guys. There is not one single person here yet to audition. No line.
Wow.
No, I'm not kidding you. No one's here yet.
Everyone's
So
sleeping
if
in.
you are trying... I know, if you're trying to come out here and be on the next season, the 25th season of Big Brother, then what are you doing? Come on down to Mohegan Sun. We are waiting for you. And now is the time to practice your audition in front of our cameras before we record you to send it off to the casting director. I mean, what better way to practice that audition, make sure that you are on par and could potentially get cast for the 25th season. I'm going to share all the tips and tricks. That's coming up in the next 5 minutes or so, because the line starts right here, and I'll tell you right now, I'm the only one in it, and I'm not auditioning because I can't.
You know, Kate, you're like the reality coach, reality TV coach.
Yeah, you can
add that to your resume.
Yeah.
They should really come out early.
You know, I know. I can help you.
The official time is 2 to 6. Is that right, Kate?
It is, and once it's 6 o'clock, we're done here. So if you're in line, even if it's 6 o'clock, unfortunately, no such luck here. So you want to make sure that you get in here early.
All right, thanks, Kate. We'll check in with you in a little bit. I can't believe nobody's
I
there.
know, that's shocking. We've done Survivor, we've done Amazing Race. Usually at 7, 8 a.m. people are starting to line up.
Wow, get
Big
there.
Brother, they
Get
like
there.
to sleep in, I guess.
Yeah, that's the power of veto for you. All right, come